What's up, weirdos? What's going on, guys? So, Bitcoin smashing through that 100K level, guys. Absolutely fantastic. $101,000 right now. 101,328. You'll love to see it, guys. Absolutely fantastic. We're almost inside of our golden pocket here. I told you guys my target was between 102 and $104,000. We're so close to that level. We wicked so close. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But so far, so good, guys. So far, so good. All right, let's get into the chat a little bit, see what's going on. WF Capital, let's go. 47 million ZBIC. Nice, nice, nice. That's how it's done, brother. That's how it's done. That is how babies are made, my friend. Joy, what's going on? Hey, Rob and Patreon family. Hope everyone's doing well. Let's enjoy the green today. Thank you, Rob, for all you do. Hit the likes. Yes, absolutely, guys. Make sure you smash the like button. Absolutely. It's absolutely free. It's absolutely free for you to do that. So go ahead and, it's the HBO special. Hook a brother up. We're going to continue on with the chat here. What do we got? Shout out to the channel sponsor, guys. Decent self-custody wallet. Get yourselves your biometric wallet or your card wallet today, guys. Simply use our link down in the description to get a phenomenal deal. I use them. You should use them. Everyone should use them. Not your keys, not your coins. All right, what else do we have? We got our first super chats. Yo, boy, what's up, man? This one's from Coins and I. Nice. A dual shot. I like it. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you, guys. Love. That's love, baby. Craig, what's up, man? Made it over here, brother. Thanks for all you do. Hey, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Just came back from the gym. That's what I like to hear. I got to get a gym workout in this morning. I got to go do some cardio, man. Cardio is hardio. Healthy body, healthy mind, healthy portfolio. Absolutely. Shane, what's up, brother? Good to see you. William's in the house. Beast Mode, what's up, man? Good day to be in crypto land. Looks like we are back. Thinking we run up bigly before the pause, pull back next FOMC, and continue up again. Yes, the beauty of Bitcoin. Here's the thing, guys. Bitcoin only really needs to close above $97,000. It's going to be huge if we close above 101. $100,000 would be huge, huge, right? So, but keep in mind, we got about 5.5 hours to go before the daily close today. So we'll have to monitor it as it goes. And that's going to be a big daily close, guys, really big. And the beauty of it is that the altcoins are going to continue to melt their way up as well, right? Let's get to the bubbles here. So as you can see, altcoins are going to continue to melt their way upwards, guys, right? Things are looking good in the altcoin market. Look at that. Very nice. Double-digit gains on average across the board for the most part, man. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, we got some more super chats. Strawberry Dragon, Rob is the bomb. The Busy, thank you so much. Ramona, your boy beat me to the punch. Hit that like and subscribe, everyone. Nice, nice. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you for supporting the channel. I can't say that enough. It really does mean everything, right? Mario, yeah, buddy. Senor Rob, let's get this money. Oh, House, what's up, man? It's awesome that it didn't take weeks to smash your 98 buy wall. Yes, sell wall, you mean. But yes, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. We smashed that sell wall absolutely very, very quickly. Let's go, Big Rob. Big things popping, little things, big things popping, and Bitcoin ain't stopping. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Over the top. What's up, Rob? Question. We have a one-on-one later, and I was wondering what your preferred method to view my portfolio is. Thanks in advance. It doesn't really matter, man. You could screen share with me when I'm talking to you. You could just read it to me. Honestly, I prefer people generally just read it to me, and we go through them one at a time, but guys, as always, make sure you hit the like and subscribe to the channel. Helps the channel grow. It doesn't cost you a single solitary penny. So go ahead and do that. Yo, easy. Let's close this above 100K, baby. Let's do it. Ain't no sissy bear chicken wuss around here. Nice, nice, nice. Jared, what's up, buddy? Been MIA, but always supporting the channel and appreciate you, Rob. Zbex space was epic. Yes. Thank you so much, Jared. And yes, absolutely, guys. I did a video earlier this morning covering the AMA spaces that Zebek did yesterday. So hopefully you guys caught that as well. Amazing Coins, what's up, man? Are we wealthy yet? Can I quit my job? We're getting there. I'm glad you're feeling better, brother. Thank you so much, man. Another local, morning, Rob. I keep buying Zebek on the lows. Weird that it seems to be opposite correlation to Bitcoin. Any idea why? Some cryptos just do that, man. No rhyme or reason to it, right? Some projects just do that. They decouple. Eventually, it will recouple at some point. But Paul, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Ruben, going to have to watch this properly later, but I've seen posts on XRP going to 300x in the bull run when it had very little in terms of partnerships, etc. What do you think, XCN? Absolutely. You're absolutely right. Yeah. I actually did a video, I want to say yesterday or the day before, comparing Zebek to XRP in 2017. So definitely go check that out. Parallel Life, so excited to see altcoin season. As always, massive thanks to Rob, the myth, the man, the legend. If you're not in the Patreon, what are you doing with your life? Exactly. 100% agree. Blant is in the house as well. Also, comment for the algo. Let's go. Nice. Thank you so much, man. Shane, what's up, buddy? Hey, Rob, tell Zebek to hop on that Bitcoin train. Rob, I was curious as to why so many long wicks on XPR's chart on KuCoin. Why so many long wicks? Well, that's buying and selling pressure. That's what wicks are, right? So basically, if it's in a range and there's a lot of wicks, it basically means that, let me get to the daily time frame. What time frame are you looking at? I'm not seeing a whole bunch of wicks here. Oh. This is a normal chart. I'm not seeing any wicks out of the ordinary here. So I'm not sure what you're referring to. Quentin, what's up, buddy? Gamma Goddess, there she is. What's up? Hope everyone is enjoying a blessed day. It's only up from here. Let's get this money. Marcus, what's up? First Pokemon of the day. Thanks for dropping knowledge on all of us sissy boys. When's the next Patreon live session? Patreon live stream. The next one will be actually after this live stream ends this afternoon. So, yeah. Rod, you really kicked the cage, Mr. Rob. Nice. Gary, what's up, buddy? Rob equals the truth. Thanks for all you do. God bless you, brother. Hey, no problem, brother. Thank you for being here, man. Lord of the Realm in the house. Good to see you back, brother. Afternoon, everyone. We have White Smoke. The Rob Father has been chosen. There you go. There you go. I see what you did there. I see what you did. If you don't know what he's talking about the Pope. What to buy is such a green day. Depends, whatever you're down on, right? Are you down on something? Maybe that's a good opportunity to DCA into it. What's up, Shane? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. The only way to melt is up. There you go. First American Pope, is that bullish? I mean, I don't think it really matters. I mean, biblically, it doesn't really matter where a pope is from geographically, in my opinion. That's just a social metric that we've built here as a society. Thank you for supporting all of us brokies, Rob. You're the man. Hey, no problem, Nick. Thank you, brother. Jess, looks like things are about to get exciting. So glad I'm a member of the Patreon and loaded up on good projects early. Yes, absolutely, Jess. Absolutely. And look, we've got that next leg up starting to kick in, just like you and I talked about. Absolutely. Rob, how are we looking for altcoin season? Since Bitcoin dominance is different this cycle. Bitcoin dominance is not different this cycle. That's just something that Bitcoin maxis like to say, right? So yeah, so far this cycle is not different. They say cycles are different. Those are on the micro, things are different. When you zoom out, the 4-year cycle is the 4-year cycle. Bitcoin maxis want you to believe that this cycle is different because they want you to believe Bitcoin's going to $500,000 this time around or something, right? The cycle's not different than any other, guys. On the micro, it's different. There's different there's different catalysts that happen and stuff like that. But when you zoom out on the 4-year cycle, 4-year cycle is the 4-year cycle. Trish, where have you been? I feel like I haven't seen you in months. Good to see you. She gifts out 5 crypto future memberships, guys. Make sure you give a shout out and a big thank you to our beloved Trish. Absolutely. Good to see you, Trish. I'm happy to see you again. Lost my spot. Very, very bullish on the ZBEC spaces. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Was a good when one fudded Paybridge and ZBEC and said they weren't partners anymore. Then ZBEC brings them into the spaces. Yeah. Yes, exactly, right? That's why I say you can't believe fudsters, guys, right? You can't believe them because they don't do research. You had these fudsters, and they were saying, like WF Capital says here, shout out to WF Capital, the fudsters were saying that they weren't partners anymore with ZBEC, and then ZBEC goes and brings them into the spaces today just to completely flush them down the toilet. It was hilarious, right? Haters gonna hate. I was listening to other crypto channels, and when one ended, it connected me to yours for some reason. That is awesome. Hey, absolutely, that's epic. I'm still longing Fartcoin. Nice, Fartcoin for the win. Also, go Stars go. There you go. There you go. Go Stars go. Shane. Hey, Gamma Goddess. He says, hey, Rob, I have a one-on-one this evening. Do you DM the? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. The rest of the world would never let there be an American Pope. So it kind of matters. The Vatican controls a lot. Yeah, well, I mean, here's the thing: politics and religion do not belong together, right? They don't. I'm a Christian. I'm a devout Christian. So that's just how I feel about it, right? When God looks at the planet, He doesn't see America, Europe, China. He doesn't see that, right? That's something we made up, right? What are thinking here? We are in the banana zone. Sure. Yeah. I don't consider banana zones, to be honest with you. I just read the charts as they are, and we're on our way up. So yes. Rob is spot on his calls. Get on the Patreon and get that money. People, hit that like and subscribe. Absolutely, Gloria, thank you so much. Ty, what's up, man? When you predict ZBEC breakout to 3 cents soon? 203, I mean. Thanks for keeping me from being a swinger. Sitting on my hands yesterday was the play, like you said, homie. Hey, no problem, brother. No problem. We got the shakes that'll make you quake, my dude. Ain't gonna ain't 100%. ZBEC crashing took me by surprise with Bitcoin pumping. It shouldn't take you by surprise. ZBEC is inverse correlated to Bitcoin right now. So when everything else corrects and turns red from this pump, ZBEC will be pumping. Rosa, what's going on, Rosa? Nothing wrong with ZBEC going down a little bit, only a matter of time before we take off again. Absolutely. Sorry, I was looking at the 4-hour time frame. Swiftcoin video and price prediction at the peak. Swiftcoin video and price prediction at the peak. I really, honestly, guys, like Swiftcoin is a beast on another level, in my opinion. And I think a lot of people are sleeping on the potential of that project. Guys, just look at the tokenomics of that project and then look at the fundamentals of it. And I mean, it's going to go so much higher than people think that it is. It has the potential to. So yeah, I would not sleep on it. But all right, let's get the news started here, guys. Let's get this party started. Introducing Natix dashboard, real-time transparency. I wanted to cover this real quick. Transparent network. If you don't know Natix, guys, Natix is another gem that we dropped over on the Patreon a few months ago, and it is really heating up. Just another one of our micro cap gems. You got to get over to the Patreon if you want to be early on these, guys. We're talking partnerships like Google, Amazon, Peak, Solana, Tesla, so on and so forth. A transparent network starts with a transparent data. At Natix, we're building a decentralized network powered by people, from Tesla drivers capturing city streets to mobile users mapping roads worldwide. But building in public isn't just about community, it's about accountability. That's why we're excited to introduce the Natix Network Dashboard, real-time public window into the growth, activity, and economics of the Natix ecosystem, built using Dune. The dashboard pulls directly from the on-chain data, meaning everything you see is verifiable, permissionless, and always up to date. If you ever wonder how many users are mapping, track the Natix burning mechanism, or review Natix staking statistics, this dashboard is for you. Guys, if you want to learn more about Natix, if you want to learn about it, get over to the Patreon. I'm telling you, we get in early on these gems. We're making passive income right now over on the Patreon via Natix. So yes, the first section of the dashboard tells a story of the community-powered growth. It tracks how people around the world are contributing to and benefiting from the Natix ecosystem, from users joining the network through the Drive-In app, the event detecting, including road signs, traffic signs, vehicles, pedestrians, and more, kilometers mapped globally, countries actively participating, and missions complete while driving. What's powerful here is scale. With just a smartphone or a Tesla using the VX360 device, anyone can contribute to the Natix Internet of Cameras, one of the world's most ambitious decentralized physical infrastructure network, and now you can track that scale in real time. At the heart of the ecosystem lies the Natix token, and with this dashboard, its life cycle is fully transparent. The burn mechanism is directly tied to network activity and usage, and the dashboard makes it easy to visualize how those two grow together. Burning tokens reduces token supply and reinforces long-term value for shareholders. Having a token burn mechanism with such phenomenal tokenomics as it is, guys, that's next level, right? Monthly burn charts show how usage has translated, I got a cough, sorry about that, guys, into value removal from circulation. A signal that Natix isn't just minting incentives, but actively designing for new suitable tokenomics. But that's not all. You can also see the number of current token holders, growth in new holders over time, a transparent breakdown of the top 100 token wallets. Guys, absolutely transparent as can be. For those interested in governance, decentralization, or community alignment, these are essential metrics, and now they're right where they belong, in public view. Token distribution built on clear foundations. Who holds the tokens? How are they being distributed? So guys, they have a new dashboard that you can use that's going to show you how many holders there are, how many tokens are getting burned in real time, the top 100 wallets and how much they hold, all of that stuff, guys. Fully transparent tokenomics and everything else about the ecosystem on the Natix dashboard. Staking is a sign of belief. It reflects how many users are willing to lock up their tokens to support the protocol and earn rewards for it. Staking your tokens is a clear statement that you stand behind the project, that you believe in the long term, or it's just because I want my APR, baby. That's why, right? For most crypto projects, data is something you dig up, hidden across Twitter threads, or locked behind VC decks. At Natix, we want our community to see the full picture, not just the hype or the announcements. DeepIn is all about the community. You are the backbone of the project, and you deserve to see the full picture. Next level transparency with Natix, guys. Absolutely transparent. So what's next? The dashboard, just the beginning. In the future iterations, will explore regional data activity and the VX360 hardware-specific analytics. Their final thoughts are as follows. The Natix network is a collective effort. It's built by people, powered by data, and driven by a shared belief in decentralization. Now, for the first time, you can see the whole picture from every corner of the globe to every token burn. We are building something real. Come see for yourself. Absolutely bullish, guys. A very, very big deal. I am a huge fan of Natix. Again, just one of the many gems we have dropped over on the Patreon, guys. You are missing out if you are not over there. Zebek does Zebek. Let's go. Absolutely, man. Brandon, is there a link for the Patreon live videos? I always watch the recording. Yes, Brandon, I dropped the link in the crypto chat. You know, you have the chats. We have a bunch of chats on the side, different chat rooms. The crypto talk chat, that's where I dropped the link for the group meetings. We will start that group meeting about 15, 20 minutes after this live stream ends. We will be live over on the Patreon. So make sure you are there for that. WF Capital, add the 20s and 50s EMA in your ZBEC charts and check the 1 hour. I'll take care of that another time, brother. I don't have time for that right now. Robbie, I want to join the Patreon, but I feel you guys are all high roller millionaires. No, we are not. You have 12K invested. Listen, CBBV, I've been helping people with as low as $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 portfolios, and even less than that. I was helping someone the other day with only a $3,000 portfolio, right? Everybody starts somewhere, and it's not about how much money you have in your portfolio right now. It's about helping you build your portfolio to giant biblical epic proportions, right? Everyone starts somewhere. My first portfolio was $6,000 all like 3 cycles ago, right? $6,000. That's it, right? So everybody starts somewhere, my friend. Join the community and we will be there to help you out, man. Big Boto, glad your voice is back to normal, bro. I've learned so much from the lives on the Patreon. Thank you for everything. Hey, thank you for always supporting me, brother. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. What does a gifted membership do? It gives you access to all Crypto Future membership stuff. I actually just posted before this live stream started our latest 2 microcap gems that we're into over on the Patreon. I posted them for the members on YouTube, so you get access to that as well as a YouTube member. Ramona gifting out 5 Crypto Future memberships. Thank you so much, Ramona. I appreciate you. Guys, make sure you give Ramona a shout out as well. Absolutely amazing. The IC Oracle says, CBBV, not true, brother. I only have invested 8K. Join the Patreon. It's worth it. There you go, brother. Absolutely. When are we getting Mr. Rob and Caesar on live? I got to shoot him a message. I've been so sick lately and I haven't had a voice. We were supposed to do a lot. I was supposed to go over on his channel about 2 weeks ago, but I haven't had a voice. So I'm going to fire him a message soon, and I'll be linking up with Caesar very, very soon. Guys, if you don't know Caesar, make sure you go shoot him a sub as well over on YouTube. There's a couple of people you guys should definitely subscribe to if you want the latest and greatest in crypto, guys. Now, you're going to want to check out Caesar here. Okay, check him out. This is my guy right here. I watch his videos every night. Absolutely great personality. Does his he likes to use the fibs for his TA and stuff like that. So he's a great dude. Absolutely. I will be over on his channel soon. We're going to do a couple of collaborations. So definitely check him out. Also, guys, you're going to want to check out Otaku, my guy Otaku. Make sure you go and sub to my brother. He hasn't been on much because he's just moved, but he will be back on soon. Definitely check out my dude, my brother. He's big part of our community here and over on the Patreon. So OG Boonin, join the Patreon. What are you waiting for? Rob knows what he's talking about. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Join the Coin Collector. John the Coin Collector. Sorry. Hey, Rob. From the UK, it's nice to see some green across the market. Amen, brother. Amen to that. Any discount codes for membership? I am subscribing now. The discount is already applied, so it will just kind of come. That's what she said. But yeah, it's already applied. So check it out, my brother. Check it out for sure. I'll put the link, guys. I'll put the link for the Patreon in the chat there. Again, it's in there right now. We will be live over there about 15, 20 minutes after we're done here. You're not going to want to miss it. Ramona says, I started with 18K this year, and there are several people on the Patreon that have only a couple of thousand. Come on over. It's totally worth it. Rob is the bomb. Hey, absolutely. Absolutely. Elizabeth, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Elizabeth. I appreciate you so much. Not that I know of. Boom. There you go. Nice. 101,400. I like it. What's up, Moto? What's up, Roberto? Shane, glad I joined the Patreon. Absolutely, brother. We love having you. Big Botto says, CBBV, you should join, my man. I thought the same way, but everyone there is helpful. Nice. Richard, hey, Ramona. Cryptus, what's up? You guys that aren't on the Patreon are missing out on the opportunity of a lifetime changing money. Yes, we have helped 30 people just since January hit 7-figure portfolios over there, guys. It's definitely epic. It's 2:45 a.m. Got to go to sleep. You have yourself a wonderful sleep. Have a wonderful sleep. One of those days, I hope I will be able to join the Patreon live call. I never miss the daily recording, though. Nice. Z to the U, I feel 1,000% more confident after doing my one-on-one the other day. If you're on the fence, just join. It's worth it. Cheers. Thanks again. Yes, absolutely, Z to the U. Great one-on-one we had yesterday. Thanks for removing. Okay, so what else do we have in the news here, guys? Little announcement from Mr. T, guys. Check it out. Mr. T officially announces a trade deal with the U.S. and the United Kingdom.
This morning, I'm thrilled to announce that we've reached a breakthrough trade deal with the United Kingdom. Incredible country. Today is a victory day for World War II. We won the war together exactly 80 years ago, so there could be no more perfect morning to reach this historic agreement. And it's beautiful weather out. I will tell you that, Keir. Beautiful weather. It's so perfect outside. But it's really, in particular, the agreement with one of our closest and most cherished allies. And we're so happy that that's the way it worked out. I want to thank Prime Minister Starmer and his very talented team for their outstanding work and partnership. Today's agreement with the UK is the first in a series of agreements on trade that my administration has been negotiating over the past 4 weeks. With this deal, the UK joins the United States in affirming that reciprocity and fairness is an essential and vital principle of international trade.
Boom. Big, big announcement, guys. Absolutely. The EU and the States. Sounds fantastic. Fantastic, guys. Things are coming together. Things are coming together. And we know that Mr. T also said him and our new Prime Minister here in Canada have a big announcement coming out later this week as well. So big things are happening, guys. Big things are happening. What else do we have? Cookie listed now on Kraken. Big tier 1 listing for Cookie DAO. Absolutely epic, guys. Just another one of the gems that we dropped over on the Patreon, guys. Epic. All right, what else do we have? Let's get into another video. Boom. What do we have here? Mr. T's administration plans to ease chip curbs. Here's the impact on NVIDIA and other chip makers.
NVIDIA and other chip stocks moved higher late yesterday after that news that the Trump administration is planning to rescind some Biden-era chip curbs on broad tiers of countries in favor of new rules that would actually focus on direct negotiations with countries. In a statement, an NVIDIA spokesperson said that the company welcomes the administration's leadership and new direction on AI policy, and that the change would give America a once-in-a-generation opportunity to lead the next industrial revolution. Joining us right now is Chris Casso. He is Wolf Research Senior Analyst. Chris, you're actually upgrading your view on NVIDIA as a result of this. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Well, what the situation is right now is that the old Biden era rule that came at the end of the Biden administration is it doesn't look like it's going to be implemented in the same way. And the way that old rule was, there were 3 tiers. The highest tier, US, Japan, Western Europe, there were no restrictions. Tier 3, China, Russia, there were full restrictions. And the question is within this tier 2. And under the Biden era rule, there were quotas, caps on how many chips that you could sell to each country. So you could imagine that this was, somewhat unworkable, that there were some arbitrary limits put in place. So I think it's a good thing that there's going to be some flexibility there. But the question is, what will it be replaced with? And that's not clear right now. And
Chris, tell me, we had heard from NVIDIA that I think they were taking, a $5 billion write-down of the chips that they had targeted for China before this news was rescinded. How does this change the impact, I guess? You're changing your price target, updating that today. I know you haven't published a note yet, but how do you factor that in? How do you try and figure it out?
Yeah, so we made those changes about a week ago when the China rules came out. We haven't made changes today. But with regard to what happened with China, we think the good news there is that Band-Aid has been ripped off, and it was significant. China was 10 to 15% of their of their total data center revenue. That's now gone, but now it's known that it's gone, so that doesn't happen again. What we're hoping for here with these rules is that we don't have another step down, and if the Biden rules were put in place, you would have another step down, because these tier 2 countries, you wouldn't be able to ship as much as you otherwise would to them. So what we're looking for is some sort of policy that achieves the goal of not allowing chips to get into China via third countries, but still not cut off legitimate data centers that might be in Malaysia and Poland and other countries that were in that tier 2, and allow NVIDIA and others to be able to ship into those countries.
So is this a big win for the tech companies, or you have to wait and see exactly what the details are on all of this?
The devil's in the details. And, again, what the risk here is, what we see is that there would be individual negotiations with individual countries. And my fear there is that, some of the trade negotiations kind of slip into this. And what I don't think would be positive is if, we had a negotiation with, countries in the Middle East, for example, and say, if you give us X, Y, and Z, then we'll allow you to have more AI chips. So
you're worried about the administration picking winners and losers when it comes to countries, and that in turn will create winners and losers when it comes to these companies.
That's exactly right. And any time where the government picks winners or losers, it's going to be a lot less efficient than if the market's doing it itself.
So the chaos theory continues, and that's your biggest problem with trying to figure out what this means?
Yeah, and it goes with all the other tariff discussions that we have right now, because if you think about it, these companies have to make plans years in advance, and the China restrictions are a good example. The chips that went into China were specifically designed for rules, and the criteria for that was that the capabilities of those chips would be the same as what China could do internally via Huawei. And there were millions of dollars spent in developing those chips for R&D, and then all of a sudden the rules change and you can't ship them anymore. All that R&D is wasted. So, we've spoken to company management teams over the last couple of weeks, and the view is, I need to have some degree of certainty with regard to the policy before I spend money on R&D to design the products, and especially to put CapEx in place to decide where I'm going to put my manufacturing facilities, because the rules are changing. So for the industry, the semiconductor industry right now, management teams are frozen until there's policy clarity.
Yeah, we got to get some clarity for sure, man. We got to get that clarity in place. I don't know. We haven't even started to feel the effects of the tariffs on the economy. It's going to be probably not until the fall, unless they get this resolved in rather short order. The effects could be very, very limited, right? U.S. Senate stablecoin bill faces opposition amidst political tensions. The Genius Act, a stablecoin regulatory bill, faces opposition from 9 Democratic senators as it moves through the U.S. Senate amidst political tensions. The bill's progress holds significant implications for the cryptocurrency sector, highlighting bipartisan challenges and the potential for stalling regulatory advancements. The Genius Act is advancing through the Senate, but opposition has surfaced among Democratic senators. These developments follow significant Republican modifications that have caused friction and concern within the party regarding the legislation. Senator Ruben Gallego and Elizabeth Warren, big surprise, Elizabeth Warren trying to throw a monkey wrench in there, are key figures in expressing disapproval. You don't say. Elizabeth Warren fighting against digital assets and financial transparency. Interesting. The latest proposal would allow stablecoins to pose too many risks to financial systems, said Senator Ruben Gallego. Recent challenges have prompted fears of financial systems risks associated with the current bill version. The cryptocurrency sector may face delays in legislation that could define regulatory frameworks. The political stalemate threatens to stall other crypto policies that require Senate action. Financial impacts linked to legislative outcomes could sway markets' confidence. Historical patterns suggest that delayed regulation often leads to market uncertainty. Analysts anticipate potential repercussions for crypto investments and related market structures. Past efforts in crypto regulation highlight a consistent bipartisan challenge. Previously, similar legislation saw bipartisan approval initially, but later encountered political resistance, stalling progress. Expert analysts suggest this scenario is reminiscent of the 2019 regulatory attempts. Crypto analysts predict potential market fluctuations based on legislative success or failure, with historical trends underscoring the importance of timely regulatory actions. I'm not so sure that this bill is really affecting the markets one way or the other. I'm not even seeing anybody really talking about it except for me. So I don't really know that this is holding much influence over whether the market's going to pump or dump. I think most people are paying more attention to both the FOMC and the rates and the tariff situation, and the China and the US situation kind of takes precedent. This is kind of a back burner situation. And on top of that, guys, there's another little narrative going around about this that I want to kind of nip in the butt. And that is that people are saying that altcoins won't do well if this legislation for stablecoin regulation doesn't pass. I strongly disagree with that. And the reason for that is that we've had 3 other bull runs and altcoins did just fine. In fact, just fine is an understatement on how well altcoins did in previous cycles. And there was no regulatory framework for stablecoins or altcoins then. Why would they not do well now? The environment hasn't changed. In fact, one could speculate that just because there's no bill or legislation in place, we do have a crypto-friendly SEC, we have a crypto-friendly administration, so the environment is less hostile as a whole, regardless of whether there's legislation in place now or not. So I don't think this is going to hinder altcoin season one iota, but no pun intended. But that's just kind of my stance on it. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Richie Rich, my guy, what's up, buddy? Love this Patreon. I found in 4 years, made and learned so much. Richie Rich, you've been with me, man, for so long, brother. We family, man. We are family. It's not a Patreon. It's a power-up station. Rob's leading us to the moon. I like that. We should rename it the power-up station. Balaclava, man, what's up, man? Zebek playing tricks on us right now, but still love it. Absolutely. Inverse correlated. It's being a rebel. Yes. Shane, buying opportunities on Zebek. Exactly. It's an opportunity to stuff your bags. Dropping a message on here, crypto blueprint for the algorithm. I appreciate you, buddy. Always looking out, man. Always looking out. Shane, so glad I joined the Patreon. Lots of great people over there. Hell yeah, man. It is a phenomenal community. Hello, beautiful people. What a nice green day. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. But remember one thing, guys. Even though it's green, even though everything looks good, I still want you to get outside and touch some grass, right? Hold at all costs. There you go. Exactly. Mike, I'm late. but I made it. Green Day feels great. Thanks for the gem, Rob. Hey, no problem, brother. Isn't there already stable coins that are regulated, USDC? Yeah, but they're looking for a broader blanket regulatory framework, though, right? Because there's a lot of companies out there. Take Ripple, for example. There's a lot of companies and a lot of other cryptos like layer 1s, layer 2s that want to launch their own stablecoins inside their own networks, right? So we do need a broader stablecoin framework, legislative framework in place. So if Rob was a swing trader, he would be a billionaire. All his gems pick on the Patreon are 100. Hey, thank you so much. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I don't do much swing trading, but people tell me that I really, really should consider it. All right, what do we got here? From the desk of Pompliano, he says, wow, the UK-US trade deal essentially approves that the tariff negotiating tactics worked perfectly.
Breaking news. The United States has agreed to a trade deal with the United Kingdom, one of our oldest trading partners. Now, this deal is going to have all the critics absolutely in shambles. They're not going to believe it. Now, what exactly are we agreeing to here? The United States is getting unprecedented access to the UK. What does that mean? The United States produces tons of products that we try to sell into other countries, exports, but the UK doesn't allow it or makes it very difficult for the US producers to actually sell those products into the UK. That's going to change. If you look at this list here, we can see that ethanol, beef, cereal, fruit, vegetables, animal feed, tobacco, soft drinks, shellfish, textiles, chemicals, machinery, and more are all included as part of this trade deal. That list is so long it's hard for me to even read it. But maybe the most important part of the entire deal is it seems that the administration is getting exactly what they told us that they were going to get. They are using tariffs to get better trade deals with our trading partners. What does that mean in terms of this deal? Well, take a look at this graphic that the administration shared. We can see that they are claiming that they are going to get $5 billion of U.S. exports into the UK market that previously wasn't there. On top of that, we are going to use tariffs to drive another $6 billion of external revenue into the coffers of the United States. But maybe the most interesting part of this entire deal is the fact that the UK is going to drop their tariffs from 5.1% down to 1.8%.
Nice.
And the United States is going to increase the tariff on the UK from 3.4% up to 10%.
Nice.
Now think about this for a second. The UK is agreeing to drop their tariffs against the United States, and the United States is saying we're going to increase our tariff against the UK. That is what people have been saying was going to happen, who wanted to see tariffs used as a negotiating tool in order to be able to actually get better trading partner deals. Now, of course, if you go back and you look at the United States, we've been trading with the UK for a very long time. No one's claiming that we don't have access for some products into their market. And no one's claiming that the UK shouldn't have access to the US. But we do think that there should be a more even playing field. And it looks like in this case, that's exactly what we're getting. The United States is using tariffs. Think about a trade deal where the U.S. is going to keep a 10% tariff on UK products coming into the United States. There's a lot of people who said that wasn't going to be possible. The UK wouldn't agree to it. Well, the UK came running to the negotiating table. We had it out with them. And now we are getting a trade deal. It's the very first one. And in this case, the UK is going to drop their tariffs down to a lower rate. The United States is going to put a higher degree of tariffs. And we've also gotten access for U.S. producers to get certain products into the UK market. Again, you may like the administration. You may not like the administration. I'm an independent. I look at the facts, and I got to say, this is pretty impressive to see a deal like this put together so quickly.
I would not be surprised, guys, in the near term to see a similar deal take place with China. We know that they're meeting starting tomorrow with China for the 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. So we could see another deal come out just similar to this one with China. Mr. T also had said that him and the Prime Minister of Canada have a big announcement later this week as well. So the dominoes are starting to fall, guys. Things are looking good. Very, very bullish indeed. Very, very bullish. All right, Arthur Hayes, Bitcoin shock prediction. U.S. Treasury fuels path to $1 million. Get ready for a bold perspective that challenges conventional wisdom in the financial world. Arthur Hayes, the outspoken former CEO of BitMEX, is back with a fascinating thesis. He argues that the real puppet master pulling the strings of global liquidity isn't the U.S. Federal Reserve, but rather the U.S. Treasury. And he believes this shift has profound implications, potentially driving Arthur Hayes' Bitcoin prediction towards a staggering $1 million by the 2028-2029 bull run, which is the next cycle. I wouldn't be surprised by that either, guys. For years now, market watchers have fixed on the Federal Reserve's actions, interest rates, quantitative easing, quantitative tightening as a primary driver of market liquidity. However, Hayes presents a compelling case that the focus needs to shift. According to his thesis, its Treasury Secretary, Scott Bassnett, who is now quietly orchestrating global financial flows through sophisticated debt management strategies. Hayes' argument is that these actions, while perhaps less visible or discussed than Fed rate hikes, are creating significant shifts in the availability and movement of money globally. This hidden hand of the U.S. Treasury liquidity management is, in his view, becoming a dominant force. Understanding the connection between the Treasury action and global liquidity is crucial to grasping Hayes' thesis. When the Treasury manages its debt, it's interacting directly with the vast pools of capital held by banks, institutions, and foreign governments that buy U.S. debt. Imagine the global financial system as a large bathtub. The Fed historically controlled the main faucet, interest rates, and sometimes added water directly, printing money, QE. Hayes argues the Treasury is now controlling another equally important valve related to how water is drained, debt issuance, or recirculated buybacks. Hayes contends that the current environment driven by geopolitical strategy and debt management is inadvertently setting the stage for a surge in liquidity. Policies aimed at managing debt burden and reconfiguring trade flows without disrupting domestic consumption could result in significant amounts of capital being freed up or directed into alternative assets. This influx of liquidity doesn't just sit idle, it seeks returns flowing into various asset classes, including risk assets like cryptocurrencies. This is where the link to his bullish Bitcoin price prediction becomes clear. The core of Hayes' argument is that increased global liquidity historically correlates with rising asset prices, especially in riskier, higher growth sectors. In the Treasury sector, if the Treasury sector's actions are indeed leading to significant expansion or redirection of liquidity, this creates a fertile environment for assets outside traditional safe havens. Bitcoin, often dubbed digital gold, but also behaving like a high beta tech stock at times, is a prime candidate to benefit from such liquidity surges. When there's more money chasing fewer active traditional investments due to low yields or perceived risk in other markets, assets like Bitcoin become more appealing. Hayes' audacious Bitcoin price prediction of $1 million by 2028 is predicted on this macro view. He sees the confidence of Treasury-driven liquidity, ongoing global economic shifts, and potentially increasing adoption of cryptocurrency as a powerful cocktail for significant price appreciation over the next few years. It's important to note that this isn't about simple supply and demand for Bitcoin itself, but about the broader macroeconomic backdrop creating favorable conditions for capital flows into asset classes. Hayes' own investment portfolio reflects his belief in his evolving landscape. He's reportedly heavily weighted in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and select altcoins. This isn't just speculative bet, it aligns with his view, and investors are increasingly focusing on assets with real utility. His portfolio strategy underscores the point that while macro liquidity provides the tailwind, the fundamental value or utility of the crypto asset itself remains a critical factor in navigating the complex crypto market analysis required for successful investment. While Hayes' thesis is thought-provoking, any prediction, especially one as bold as $1 million Bitcoin price, comes with significant caveats. Several factors could challenge this outlook: regulatory headwinds, macroeconomic stocks, market volatility, execution risk, and competition. Hayes' view is one perspective rooted in his unique understanding of macroeconomics and financial markets. Investors could consider it as one potential scenario among many and conduct their own thoughts, crypto market, and do your own research basically. Regardless of whether Bitcoin hits $1 million by 2028, Hayes' analysis offers valuable insights. Broaden your macro focus, understanding liquidity, focus on liquidity, long-term perspectives, and diversify and manage risk, which is a big reason why we also like to track the M2 money supply correlation to Bitcoin, right? So in conclusion, Arthur Hayes presents a compelling, albeit contrarian view. The U.S. Treasury, through its intricate management of national debt and strategic geopolitical maneuvering, is quietly becoming the primary architect of global liquidity. He argues that this dynamic will unleash a wave of capital that could propel Bitcoin to unprecedented heights, potentially reaching $1 million by 2028. While ambitious, his thesis provides a valuable framework for understanding the complex interplay between macroeconomics and the crypto market. It underscores the importance of looking beyond traditional indicators and considering how shifts in global financial plumbing could significantly impact the future trajectory of digital assets like Bitcoin. Whether or not his price target is met, Hayes' analysis serves as a powerful reminder that the forces shaping the crypto market are deeply intertwined and with a broader global economic and political landscape. That's a crazy prediction. And guys, listen, I don't personally think it's going to get to $1 million by 2029. I think it could by 2032, 2033, maybe 2 bull runs from now. We'll see how high it gets, this time around. But my target for Bitcoin in this bull run is about $150,000 to $180,000. So could I be wrong? Of course I could be wrong, but that's my target nevertheless. Let's keep it going here. Keep it growing. What do we got here? I really appreciate all of you on the Patreon. I joke a lot, and so don't take what I say seriously. Hey, Rob, curious your thoughts on Stronghold. I am very bullish on Stronghold. I do not hold any of it, but I am very, very bullish on it. Yes. Anthony Pomp, are we still in phase 1? Yes, we are. What's crazy to me is seeing people crying about ZBEC not pumping because the market is green. No one was crying last week. Yeah, some people will never get the fact that ZBEC is reverse correlated. At one time, Onyx Coin was inverse correlated, right? I mean, are we still in Bitcoin season? Yes, we are. What's up, Rob? Patreon members, 5 a.m. here. Chiming in on your live. BTC looking good. Nice. Thank you so much. Rise above. Angelo, do you know how to move ZBEC off and move it into a decent wallet? So Solana wallet on the card wallet, but on the biometric. Yeah, it's very easy. It's the same thing as if you would move it to an exchange. You get your address, you deposit. Rise above, Diamond. Yes, absolutely. All right, I was gonna play this one, guys, but we are out of time. I have to go start the live stream over on the Patreon, guys. So get over there. I will be dropping the link for the live stream in the Patreon in about 20 minutes. Get over there, guys. Get your one-on-one coaching calls booked in. If you need a personalized help with your portfolio, get over there, book your one-on-ones, join the live streams over there. Guys, I've dropped 2 microcap gems in the last couple of days. One last night, one a couple of days ago. I'm dropping another one this week. Get over there, get in early on these plays. I am extremely excited about them, guys. You don't want to miss it. The link is in the chat. It's in the pinned comments. It's in the description. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. And I will see you guys in the next one. God bless.